What's up, YouTube? It's Jay with Morena Morphs, and today I'm going to show you the steps I take to treat my snakes for mites. So these are the things I use. So you got to have your cleaning solution. You can pick it up in Amazon. Good price. Always have a spray bottle and you got to mix it. And I use the Natural Chemistry Kills Mites on Reptiles. So I bought the big old gallon. I got my little spray bottle here. And what I use is this spray right here. And this one I spray my rack. So that way, if they get out of the tub to try to go to in the next tub, they get killed in the process. So I have treatment inside and outside. You gotta make sure you get every place that they can get to. If you have carpet on your room, you definitely want to go ahead and treat your carpet, because they can linger in there, and when you think they're all gone, all of a sudden they come back up. So make sure you treat every premise that you think that they can hide in. So hopefully I don't get bit, because I got some rats that I'm going to be feeding after this video. So yep, it's ready to bite. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you one of my snakes, what I do. So I have her here. She's that Super Mojave. She peed a little bit. So you always want to make sure that you have a extra little tub that you can put them in, so you can do the cleaning. Oh, don't bite me. Okay. Put her in there for now. So what I do is take that water bowl out, dump it out, put some new one, wash the bowl out, because you never know. And we go ahead and get the trash can a little closer. So on some of these guys I had already cleaned. So a little bit of pee. Make sure you clean it. Anytime you're dealing with that, you want to go ahead and take out all the cocoa block out, and anything like that, any substrate that you have for your tub, take it out. It's going to make it impossible to get rid of them. So what happened with me, I had just placed new bedding on there, and they started creeping up on me. About a week later, after I put new bedding in there, so after 1 week of being used, I had to dump it all out to make sure that they don't stick around, and it takes way longer to get rid of. That way, when you just use paper, you can definitely see them around there when they're dead, and that's a good sign. With the other bedding, you're not going to know what exactly are you doing. So with this, it gives me a better visual of what I'm killing. So that's always good progress if you see them dead on the paper. And since you're going to be going through a lot of cleaning, you don't want to waste all that money on all that bedding. So just about done. So what I'm going to do is, once I wipe this whole thing out, I will show you where and where. So inside that bowl too, just in case. Okay, so what I do is, once I put some of that in here in the spray bottle, what I like to do is I like to spray all around the tub. So all over the sides, around the water bowl, in that water bowl hole, not in the water, but inside here, because they'll eventually try to crawl out into somewhere where there's no chemical in there, and you want to avoid all that. So once you get it all, you spray it all the way around. You lay your piece of paper, your paper towels on there, mist it a little bit, and then I'll show you what I do with the snake. So let's go ahead and just spray it around. Alright, so once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and lay my paper down. And of course, you can use the better paper towels, the blue ones, but they're gonna go through a whole bunch, and it's not really worth all that money right now. And remember, when you change your bedding on your tubs and you have a rack, make sure that the temperature doesn't get any higher, because when they're in Cocoa Block or Cocoa Repto Chip or Pro Cocoa, whatever you use, you have about an inch. So that 1 inch is a big difference when you're dealing with a paper towel. So make sure you end up not burning your snakes. So when I did that, I had to lower my temperature just a bit. So I'm not going to say what it is, because every thermostat's different, every rack is different. My heat strips have insulation, so it could be different. I don't want to say a temperature and you go with it, and then I'm getting blasted for telling you what to do and killing all your snakes or burning your snakes. So do your research, figure it out. So once I do all that, I get some paper towels and I go ahead and drench that. So now it's wet. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my snake, and I'm just gonna go from the neck all the way from by the head, and I'm gonna go all the way down, and then I'm gonna place her on her tub. So I like to just miss here, paper towels. All right, so you got your snake. You're gonna grab your damp towel, and you're gonna just let her just slide right on through. That way, if they're in there in between them scales, they're not gonna last there very, very long. And they're gonna try to get away, and they're just gonna end up in some more mite killer. So we're gonna go ahead all the way. So now that she's all the way, go ahead and put her back in her tub. Don't forget to add the water back up. And that's it. That's all I do, and I do it within the whole 24 snakes that I have. So it's going to be a fun, long day. And we're going to do some feeding after this. So at the end of this video, we'll have some feeding videos on there for you. If you have any questions where I purchased this stuff or whatever, you can always reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I'll get to your questions. Or if you have, everybody has a better way of doing it. So if you have different things that you do differently, what I should do, what shouldn't I do, you can always leave your comment in there. I've done my research. This will be the second time I had to deal with it. First time, newbie mistake. You bring a new snake, you don't know who it is from. Got mites. Now you got them all on your collection. Second time, shoot, I don't even know how I got them. It could have been I could have gone to a show. Could have gone to somebody's house. I do go to different people's houses to help out. Check out what they have or whatever. Just chit chat bullshit, drink some beers. Now, that could have been from there. It could have been from the bedding. It could be a lot of things. So I'm not blaming anything or anybody, because it happens, and unfortunately, it happened to me. So we're gonna go ahead and end that right there, and we're gonna go ahead. Go ahead and finish these guys off, and then at the end we'll do a little bit of feeding. Well, before we end this video, I want to thank McGagan Morph. McGagan Morph. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and open up some stickers, and I'm pretty excited about these. These guys are pretty cool, awesome people. So let's go ahead and open these bad boys up. They're new breeders, so we're gonna be doing the same journey, and hopefully we both have a successful breeding year. They seem pretty cool, guys. So, wow. These are some nice looking stickers. Look at that. I like that. That's awesome. And then, that's pretty cool. Might do something like that. And their business cards. So, if you ever want to reach out to them, interested in something they have, come on, focus. There we go. So you guys can always get a hold of them. Pretty cool guys. So we got a nice little letter going on here. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for the support and everything you guys do. And we're going to be looking out for your YouTube channel that hopefully you guys do. Because I will support you guys and check them out. And have some people that I know follow you guys back. We got to help each other around the community. And I just want to let you guys know, thank you so much for sticking around. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys have any questions or any advice, always comment it. I'm always willing to listen, all right? So thank you all, and have a great day.